Hello everyone, it's Doll Kira, and today we are going to be reviewing the Hinata Hyuga figure doll. She's listed as an action figure, but I say doll a lot in the video. I hadn't really realized until I started editing. She came in a bag, which is kind of the problem that we'll get to later. I did have to delay this video. I originally filmed it a couple days prior. I only included one clip from that. It's basically just me opening the bag and then realizing that there's a piece that's broken on her leg. Anyways, I just wanted to introduce what's going on real quick, and I forgot to mention, but she is a character from Naruto, and this specific doll is based off of the Naruto Shippuden design for Hinata. So let's get straight into it. So I'm just going to voice over for the next couple of clips. Now this is when I had opened the bag. It's just me opening the bag and then the piece fell out pretty much. She is anatomically correct in the top region, so I'm just using a rainbow high shirt to cover up. I opened her and I immediately, I pulled her from the bag and immediately something fell out, and it was, which one was it actually? I can't remember because I did a kind of good job. It was one of these guys and they just fell out. So the peg is supposed to come out, and this little piece, I'm not really sure why it comes out, to be honest. I haven't figured that out yet, but it comes out. But this piece is super important because this is what you put the foot in. That's how the foot stays. I will show you with this one. Now I won't be able to show you with the other one. I will put one foot on and leave it like that because I found out as I was hot gluing the other night, that's what I was waiting for, a hot glue gun. Now I needed one anyways, so that was fine, but I was waiting for a hot glue gun. I don't feel like it's super holding it well anyways. Like, you really have to pull when you take the foot off. See, as you could see, so the peg was already coming out just from me pulling that. So you could imagine this one that's hot glued in. I don't really want to do that, like it's going to stay in there, which kind of sucks because, well, I could always hot glue it back on later. It'd just be a hassle because she has different feet she comes with. They just came in a little baggie. So these are all the pieces. She has extra hands as well. I will show you them. And there's these little ball pieces. Now, this didn't come with any instructions or anything like that. No box, no nothing. That's why I said it was it was kind of an unboxing, but I just pulled it out of the bag, really. That's all that happened. It was plastic wrapped. So, the seller did try a little bit, but it wasn't in a box. It was just in a bag. So that's what went wrong there, because if you put anything in a bag, even if it's bubble wrapped, if pressure goes on a certain point that shouldn't, it's going to snap off or stuff like that. So in case you were wondering, I did message the seller because it was kind of disappointing. It was really expensive and I just wanted to tell them about it and see what was going to happen. I just told them about it. I didn't demand a refund or anything like that. But they did say that they give me a partial refund, and then they never did. I decided just not to review on it. I don't know. I was kind of upset about it, but I didn't want to pull a whole stink because it wasn't really their fault. Yeah, they could have put it in a better box, but also it was free shipping at the same time. You know what I mean? I don't know what to think about it. I almost would just want another piece, but I know they're not they're not the manufacturer, they're just a reseller, so they don't have an extra piece lying on them. And I get it, it's an expensive doll. It just sucked, you know what I mean? It just sucked. And also, I can't figure this out. I've been trying. It's supposed to go in here. I think if you put a hairdryer to it, I think it would work for sure. And she can have her feet up, which is cool, if you want to do a certain pose or anything. Oh, I'm sorry for rambling so much. I just wanted to let you know the situation in case you're wondering about the doll, and just letting you know the situation and all. So here's her articulation, which is actually really cool, and I really love her articulation. Like, look how much her knees bend. I'm going to show you her like chest articulation, which is really cool. Like she can move like this. Her neck articulation is really cool too. Now I'm going to put her head on in a second. I know it's creepy. But like her arms, like look how much they bend. Her hands, not so much. I don't really like the hand articulation. Like I think Rainbow Eye moves way better for the hands, but everything else is like awesome. Look at that clicky sound. Or listen to that clicky sound, I should say. And if you haven't noticed already, like this is like a rubbery material, sorry. It's a little flashing. Like a rubber material. Like she could also do the splits like this. Like really good articulation. Here are her pants. It's very Shippuden accurate, like Naruto Shippuden, which isn't like when they're teenagers. Is this a functioning zipper? It totally is. Awesome. Does this like completely? No, I don't believe so, but I don't want to break it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might have broke it. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. So it does completely come off. Little hood. Trying to show you it in full. Now the material isn't like the crazy best material I've ever felt, but like it's a good material. It's like, I don't know, it fits the theme perfectly. I don't know, it looks like a trainer suit material. This little mesh shirt, which might be a little difficult to get on, I'm not sure, because like it's just sewn on. Her headband, which is supposed to go around her neck, because that's how it is in the anime. Here's the leaf symbol. Really cute. Her shoes. So since her main feet are flat, so these are her flat shoes. So I guess you do that like raised heel barefoot. Or I guess you could. I don't know. It'd be a little weird to like do the raised heel. Okay, so I'm back and I have a few things to report. Number one, this is her outfit with it on. I forgot to put her shoes on, honestly, because I wanted to report that putting her feet on did loosen the glue. So I gotta be really careful just handling her. So yeah, I guess in a way the glue did work. It did put the foot on, but yeah, she's broken and there's not much of a way to really repair her like new, so that kind of sucks. Anyways, so this is her outfit on. It was extremely difficult to get on. I cannot stress that enough, just how difficult that was. And here's the reason why. Now, like I told you before, her body is, like her upper body, just her torso is made out of rubber. Also her neck is as well. So putting that, like putting clothes over that is really hard. Now it's kind of like a little harder to deal with than like Brad's legs or old Barbie legs, if that makes sense. But it is, and especially because she's like curvier in the chest and bum regions. She is very curvy there, and it's really, really hard to get stuff over, especially considering that mesh is not stretchy. So, oh my gosh, was it ever difficult. The pants are a little bit stretchy, so that was pretty good, but because the, I'll try to show you, because the, because the, like, these are like joggers almost, so it's a little bit stretchy right here, but because it is stretchy, it like gets weird into the grooves, like her hip grooves. Like if you can see that, it was like getting all stuck. So it was good that it was stretchy, but it was also making it more difficult. You can see her ankle better here, that it's coming. Oh, there we go. Yeah, gonna have to glue that back on now. Yeah, I'll be back. I gotta deal with that now. Okay, so I still got the hot glue gun running because I came into a snag. The hot glue gun, the glue went on just fine on this piece. Again, I mean, it wasn't super sturdy. Like I said, it's not working that great. But another snag because I realized I had to put her shoes on. When I tell you, I've never in my life or in my collector life been so frustrated with the doll before. I promise you, I have not until this doll. That's her face, by the way. Pretty cute, but her head looks a little weird on her body, I find. But maybe that's because I'm used to Rainbow High heads, but her head just seems unusually small compared to her body dimensions. Anyways, so here's the thing, guys. These shoes have a very, like pointed toes, right? Okay, well, they're both going in the same direction. But here's the thing. Feet don't. You know, she's got a right foot and she's got a left foot. But, she's got two right feet. Two right shoes. Feet shoes. Shoes feet. Yeah. I've never been so frustrated with a doll before, or assembling a doll. This is why she cannot even put her freaking shoes on. I have never been so frustrated in my life with a doll before. It looks pretty silly to me. Because look, like, it just looks weird because it's so pointed. You can do a shoe that isn't pointed and this wouldn't look weird. You know what I mean? Like, just, it'd be like flat. Then this wouldn't be weird, but it is weird because it's extremely pointed for a right foot, right? But this is, let me get the other foot and show you. They're both going the same way, so even if I were to put this one on that shoe, because originally I was like, oh, I got the wrong shoe. Let me, you know, get the right shoe. Like, I've never been so frustrated before. Just so many issues with this doll that I'm like, I love Hinata, but I'm like over this doll right now. Is it me or whatever? It's going on this one. They're both for the same foot, so it doesn't really matter. Not that they're supposed to be, but yeah. Okay, so now we gotta, like, this shoe's just designed weird. Like, this could have been done better. So could have been done better. But it just seems like her accessories and her outfit don't really work with her design. I mean, like, this is still difficult to do despite it being the wrong foot. Like, that might have just been a mix-up. That's whatever. But this could be easier, you know what I mean? Because this type of shoe, like, you could have done a little slit and I would have been fine with that and it would have been so much easier to put on. So yeah, because now we gotta do this, because this would have been, I still think this would have been hard if I put this piece in. Yeah, this is not gonna work like this. See, I'm trying to do it like this, but it's not that stretchy where it's gonna go over, and honestly I'm scared I'm gonna break it. So I think I gotta try from above again. Oh, just like the design, bad design for the doll. Like, her accessories and her clothing do not match with her body design or just her proportions in general. Like, it looks a little silly. Okay, so we're back. Update on the shoes. I promise you, you will not be able to put them on without a hairdryer. So you're gonna have to have a hair dryer, and honestly I had to have it on high heat, but you might be able, like if you just have it aimed at the shoes for a while, if it's like low heat. Most hair dryers would work, honestly, I think. But yeah, you will not be able to do it without that. This piece on the ankle is so thick. And it just, like I said again, the materials used for the accessories and stuff do not fit well with the doll type. Or just in general. It wasn't well thought out. In my opinion, I don't think they thought things through very well. So far, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done like a bad review yet of a doll, so this is like a little crazy for me because I like things pretty easily, but I cannot say that I recommend this doll right now. I do not recommend her because she is kind of expensive, but I don't actually know the retail price. I just know the price that I paid, which is honestly probably a reseller price. I paid 110 Canadian, I believe, with free shipping or something like that. Maybe I paid 120 free shipping. Anyways, her face is cute. I don't think her head is proportionate with her body. It doesn't really feel like it. Her hair is really not soft. It's like Barbie quality. I don't really know what hair type that is. Maybe that's propylene. I'm not super familiar with doll hair types. I really apologize for that. It's cool that she comes with different like feet, 2 different feet and 2 different hands. That's pretty cool. It's really hard to, like, even if you didn't have a broken piece like that other foot, it's still hard to get their feet on and off, like without that coming off. It comes off very easily even if it's not broken, so it's a little bit annoying because I don't really understand why we need that piece. Maybe I'm just not aware of how things work, but it just kind of seems unnecessary, especially since it can get broken and then make things very difficult. Yeah, anyways, so the shoes look silly, if I'm being perfectly honest, but that might just be a mix-up. There's probably supposed to be 2 different shoes, and I just got, you know, the same foot mold for both shoes. I can't tell you because I only got one doll, and there's like no reviews on the other dolls. Maybe that's because people couldn't justify spending that much. I'm not too sure. Overall, like, she's cute. Like, the material's okay. It's just everything together, it just doesn't work well. She's looking a lot better on camera right now than she is in person for some reason. Like, in person, at least from my angle, she looks a little bit silly, just the way things are fitting on her, and like, I don't know, her build just doesn't work with her head, I find, but on camera it looks way better than in the eye. I can't really explain to you why, like, it just does. Anyways, let's take her for a spin on the merry-go-round. I did try her hood on. Maybe I'll show you again. It is cool, like, her articulation is really cool, not gonna lie about that. Now I have to be really careful because her foot will come off like super easy. I've already re-glued it on several times. Just trying with the shoes. Oh my gosh. Let's take a closer look up at her face though, because her face is cute. I like it. She has a little bit of red under her eyes. Like, it's cute. Oh, look at her eyebrows. It's cute. Her hairstyle is cute. Well, that's her normal hairstyle. This was with her hood on. In case you're wondering, her hood can come on, which is really cool. I don't know how easy it'd be to go like under, the hair to go under. Might be a little difficult. But yeah, so, oh, let's try the chest articulation with, yeah, her head articulation. It's cool. Chest articulation. That's cool. I don't know why, but like, doesn't look natural. It looks better on camera than it is in person. Not by too much, but I don't like her hair quality. Oh, she's got a little bit of baldness too. It's not very thickly rooted or anything like that. Yeah, you can see that right there. It's pretty obvious too, because if they painted her head, it would be better. But you can just tell because it's not painted. Oh my gosh. Oh, her hand just flew off. Yeah, so her limbs do not stay on. Very well. Sorry if I sound disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am. What is going on? I think our hips are not aligned, or there. It's a little better now. Yeah, sorry if I sound disappointed. Not gonna lie, it's because I am, like, she was pretty expensive, and I've had Rainbow High that are way better quality than this. To go with this price would probably be Lily Chang, which would be the closest price to her, and she's like way better quality. And everything stays on. Yeah, so it's a little disappointing. I'm not sure what her original price was. This is the reseller price, I believe, so maybe she was cheaper, but I still feel like she wasn't, you know what I mean, because she's Naruto name. She is cute from afar though. She will be cute on the shelf, just with the price, like, no. I just wouldn't. It's very much collector price. It's a reseller price. Quality, not great in my opinion. I also could have just had awful luck, because sometimes I do, you know. I don't always have the best luck. So it could just be my luck to do with the shoe, but even then, like, even if it was the right shoe, it was still awful to put on. Like, it didn't, you need a hairdryer for sure, and just like everything's falling off. Putting on the clothes, just the clothes design and the body proportions just not working. It's just, I don't know, this doll is just not doing it for me. And look at her hair. Her hair is shedding everywhere. I don't know if you can see it. It's everywhere. Oh, by the way, this was a little cap for her neck. You're gonna have to take it off if you want to put her head on her body. Just because, yeah. I think it's just to protect the joints. Kind of wish there was something to do. I kind of wish there was something for the ankles, but besides the point. Anyways, sorry that this was kind of like a bummed out review. If you do like Naruto though, it is kind of cool to see this doll. Just to see how she looks, and if you're considering buying her, now you know. You know everything you're gonna get. That's up to you if you want to make the decision. I will put the link down below. If you want to, that's totally up to you. I personally would not recommend, unless maybe you're a diehard fan and you just want her on the shelf, then, and you're willing to pay that price, then go ahead. But as a doll collector, like, I wouldn't think she's a great quality. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you on a higher note next time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!